Alma de Niño presenta.
Dearly, since today I saw again the news that gave birth to the words of Alma de Niño, I have decided to share with you one of my poems in this letter, and it says, he felt the detachment of the skin with his soul, that infinite sensation of losing it and winning it, all at the same time. In a few moments so fleeting, he saw once was his body in the middle of rubble, and if it were a skin mass between semen and dust, the Latino world. Suddenly he found himself in the middle of a dark tunnel, which, if he was being displaced by an infinite gloomy abyss, with the feeling of fear and shortness of breath. When he felt that he would be his final state, a brighter light appeared before him than any sun whose portal of unknown dimension finally found, calm those previous sensations with, and any peace appeared took before him, dazzling a radiant beams, with a beauty never before glimpsed, but he felt it very familiar to a smile that had been engraved in his mortal soul. Taking his breath, he took a step, wanting to cross the threshold of that portal. An angelic voice asked, "What are the signs and tokens to go through this portal?" He briefly recalled what he once learned were ancient secret and solemn ceremonies that connected the soul with eternity. Then he gave them a way to take the first steps. When he wanted to take the second step, another voice of the same angelic note then asked, "How much service you have done to humanity? We will wait on a helpful escape." Before him, all the facts of his life passed, and in the end it came out that there was a lack of service to render. He was indebted to humanity. He felt so, but a few moments later, a familiar voice said, "He believed in my words. Lose yourself in the service of others and you will find yourself." With which the balance changed to exact weight that demanded to take this step. He took the third step, seeing through a pure crystal that before his room was a being without description possible to realize it, that he was waiting for him with open arms full of infinite love. He carried marks on his feet and hands. Along with this being, he was accompanied by that appeared to be a multitude of celestial hosts and relatives from remote times of that Latino boy. He took the third step, and another voice of the same symphony will measure your quality of love appeared before his heart, and so he was only half. The guard told him, "You cannot pass, this is incomplete. You did not the homework. You didn't learn to live." He was greatly surprised and said, "What is my other half?" The angel replied, "It is not good for the man to be alone." Oh, he realized it. He was referring to the heart of a woman who was half missing, and he replied, "I have no one to teach me." Immediately with a frown, the angel looked at him closely and said, "You are fool. We allow you to be close to the best instructor, the most beautiful of all of us, the sweet soul with privileged intelligence. What did you do? Foolish, arrogant, proud, haughty. You didn't learn anything from her. You decided to dedicate yourself to fighting her, to want to teach her. She was your instructional guardian. Her kindness, compassion, and tenderness have no dimension to contain them. But you, obeying and profane men, looked at her with carnal eyes. Instead of admiring her, contemplating her smile, her acts of wisdom, you were not worthy of her. Did you not learn her simplicity of life? What were you thinking, foolish, vile and profound man? Didn't you learn to fly with the wings of your freedom without borders of horizons? Didn't you learn to live your mortal existence step by step, second by second? What a privilege you had to be next to her. In your miserable world, did not understand anything. You were the worst of the blind. Do you know how many requests came daily from people hoping to have such a blessing? You are mean and silly, lazy and light are your thoughts. You don't get out of your circumscribed and late selfishness. Didn't you learn to love with that purity of her? There is no heart in you but misery. I already told you, at the end, you cannot pass. Only one road that awaits you. It is the path from which no one returns, and where there is no peace but endless torment. I am ready for that purpose, the resigned boy exclaimed.